So a few years ago, I started making video projects with this random, which I found pretty cool. Now fast forward a bit, and we met up. I met up with quite a lot of creators, but never have I really managed to actually show them my home country. Until now! Tere tulemast maailma parimasse riiki!
Tortoise, say the line.
Cheeseburger.
Let's go.
So I was actually gonna meet him up again, except that this time it was gonna be even better. A longer meetup, more silly, goofy, whimsical encounters, traveling exclusively by public transit, and this time it was gonna happen in the Baltics. Which still seemed like just a far-fetched idea until one day Tortoise began trekking towards Estonia. Him being a normal person, he was lame, and instead of an excruciating bus ride, took a flight here. Nevertheless, after trying to navigate through endless roadworks, this is gonna become a pattern for most of the duration of his flight. We both arrived at the airport.
Bro, I can't believe he dressed up as a fucking politician. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Make some speech if you're a politician. Okay, thank you for watching. We are in.
Tortoise is about to get his culinary experience.
Yes.
He's about to be elevated. Oh look, it's even in the sunset.
It's the 4K footage.
Tortoise's taste buds is about to be elevated to sapience.
Let's
with
go.
This coconut.
Let's go. Let's
Alright,
test it.
You like? Do you think
It's actually very good. It's actually very good. Holy shit.
Do you think they should have it in Poland?
They should.
Look ahead, look ahead.
Oh my god, it's the oh my heart.
What do you think? What do you think of this?
This is prime pie, guys. I think that this should be everywhere. In every city in Europe, there should be a Moai statue. This is a Moai food. This is a new statue, and everybody is doing a project. TV Esto.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Again, this meme, again with my fucking grass from the ground.
Look, Tortoise assembling his NASA camera. You're gonna wait for the people to go away.
Yes. Hello. I am filming the
Greetings! Oh, you touched it. Also, we just have some like fucking Latvian pagans playing fucking pre-medieval drums here.
And that was Tallinn and the meetup. Show's over. Well, unless you're a tourist coming from Helsinki for a day, that is far from what the greatest city in the greatest country in the greatest region in the world has to offer. So after a feast, we properly hit the city the next day.
Try to avoid the construction as much as possible.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have friends. I just don't really rub it in. But there's some who we happen to be mutuals of Tortoise with. So once I had summoned them to Tallinn...
Nah, what the fuck is this ghetto ass food?
Little did they know what would follow.
What you guys may not realize is that I am currently inside your walls, and I mean literally. What is your life reaction?
Who are you? Say the line, say the line.
I am the Sigma Emperor, guys.
Oh my god!
How can you not fucking realize? What?
Polish embassy.
Oh, we have to go there.
And these are like all the Hanseatic cities here.
Oh yeah, I mean it looks, I don't want to say it, but it looks very good.
Yeah. You can also look here, look. We have Polish embassy and we have Danzig.
Let's go. Yeah. Jaki kurwa dan?
No, it's Pärnu. There are different languages with different flags. That's a fucking English. Alright, so you should record it. This is the Old Town Square.
2 years ago I found, wait, it was 1 year ago, I found, why you're filming me, so... So this is the Turkish mindset, so,
Okay, my attention span is broken.
wait, let me fix it.
Don't tell me I feel rain.
No, it's just louder.
So, anyway,
So who pissed on me?
this is how the Turkish mindset works. So this is the Subway Surfers mentality.
Oh shit. Trump assassination. Yes sir. I'm not joking when I say this right now. I had to grind for this view. and they had to put a fence up to prevent people from throwing rocks at the windows. And you can see Georgian, Ukrainian, thanks for Ukraine, Georgian Legion. This is how you can tell. The Baltics, we know what Russian occupation is like, you know?
And I don't want to do this to me.
Okay, but no, I'm recording. Guys, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna kill.
Hello guys, PolishTortoise here. We're gonna do the signature. Hello guys, PolishTortoise here. We're gonna do the signature Polish move and show. Just record. I shout to the Russian flag, not to the. Actually, don't kill yourself. Oh shit! Wallahu Akbar. Wallahu. No!
Explain what just happened.
So basically there was a shit ton of rain. I just bathed like zero euro.
Torun bath.
We all just bathed.
Yeah.
This is the literally repeat from Torun, but this time I didn't have any coat and any umbrella. So I had to take a coat from Süur and protect the fucking multi-million-dollar cameras that I have with me.
We're about to start mischievous bowling.
All good things must come to an end. But this one didn't count, as we set off the next day, away from all the troubles of the world, such as sharing land borders with Latvia, Imelis and Suomen. The land of absolute Nordic goofiness, another country numerous people have demanded me to cover, Estonia's main importer of alcoholism in more ways than one, and overall basically Estonia if it had a better ending for our history. That's Finland, and obviously I had to show it all to Tortoise, even though actually the cultural and geographical position of Finland isn't Baltic.
Guys, keep gambling, keep gambling.
Finnish mindset. This is why the Finns are so rich.
We are currently speaking.
We made it.
Great success, I recorded it all.
Guys, content. Finnish content. Finnish content. Just like home.
Once we arrived, we made it just in time to see an amazing ceremony, a tradition known as Guards Parade or Vartioparati, stemming to the old Swedish time. It immediately ended.
This guy comes from his like reconstruction site and he just brings renovation everywhere. This is the first time I see any.
Don't care plus kurs of Poznań.
Guys, look at how advanced Finland is. They have VR trains. Okay, Tortoise is about to try salmiakki licorice ice cream. Let's see. Alright.
Just no comment, let's just try and then comment.
Alright.
It is very unique. Taste honestly Finnish. Oh wait, Kohuke is Estonian, right? This ice cream which you gave me previously are better. So Estonian supremacy over Finland. But it's still good.
Cathedral. Nice content.
We have to grind for this.
You know you're winning in life when like a 100,000 euro motor vehicle comes to pick you up.
Yes.
Had to grind for that AdSense money to get this. I have proof. The starting was a master. Look at him doing this. Look at him doing this.
Russians, explain this.
Explain this, liberal.
Where do you have your hat? Because if you had it now, fuck my bike. Nah, I do it. But now we're gonna depart back to Estonia.
All I have to say is Hyvästi Suomi.
Yes. Hyvästi Suomi. I don't know what I said. I hope it's not like fucking.
This is the massive fucking bag of stuff of these cinnamon
just
buns. And of course a moving juice.
Yo.
Moving potion.
And we're gonna touch it now.
And to top it all off, Hesburger, the Finnish masterpiece that made our food edible. One more day trip was waiting us, however. So we catch a bus, almost missing it, and head east. Rakvere is quite an interesting town, with a rich history, including these castle ruins atop a hill, that being one of, if not the biggest in Estonia.
Founded 1226. Which is still the end date. Look, the starting date and the end date of Latvia. What happened in 1976, bro? What is going on here? The Teutonic Order is back. Greenland hasn't happened yet. Bro, it's like an accident.
What did bro do?
Look, we have swords here. Conan sword me. We can duel.
I think it says you cannot.
No.
Guys, who let him cook?
Your politics bore me.
So get your fucking umbrella out of my...
It almost flew away.
Yeah.
Let's go with it for 1 second. Are you enjoying yourself right now?
Well renowned is also the Rakvere meat industry, much more important than whatever a collection of ruined rocks has to offer, but regardless, we leave the last bastion of civilization in the eastern hemisphere of Estonia, get into Marshrutka, and head to the wild, wild east, Narva. Dear sweet mother of God, we are in Eastern Europe. I don't think Narva needs any more explaining, but if all this still doesn't make sense to you, look at where we are geographically, or demographically, or historically. Still, the town is home to a few relics from when it was once a flourishing town, including this really cool church, which, like much of the other things we'll see on this trip, will be a story of greater detail for another time.
We are like fucking spies. At least I am.
Bro is smuggling in pictures of the Russian border to prepare for the liberation of Johannes. Best ending. Poland has Krulevet, Karelia is independent, and Ingria.
Meie maast ida pool asub punane joon üle mind.
Beatboxing at the border. And here we have another remnant of the old Narva, the old town hall.
Of course there is a Serbian car at the fucking border point with Russia and Narva.
Going back to spawn. Look, in Narva you have mob grinders.
I think I'm gonna go and charge some XP levels there.
Yeah.
Gotta charge my phone. I'm kind of hungry. I gotta get some zombie meat because that's the only thing you can get in Narva.
Bro maxed out the level 1 garage. It might be fucking boring, but I'm too lazy to get my jacket out.
That camera will not survive.
I think it's waterproof.
Explain what happened.
So we basically are in Narva. We are at the parkland as you can see right now, and there was a massive rain. It kind of still is, but in the peak it got so bad that even though I have umbrella, my pants are still wet. And not because I missed this.
Being lucky survivors, we make it back to civilization.
We're on yet another tram.
Yes, hello guys. We're on a Tallinn tram. It's completely empty. Therefore, I like it.
But not for long. This will be our last night in Tallinn, as the very next morning we once again rush to catch a bus, this time down south.
Rented out this entire bus. I don't know who the civilians are, they're breaking into my private bus. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. We made it on the bus.
Yes, luxurious bus.
But yeah, we have like screens, we get a nice view of coming, and we can even go and make like fucking coffee or something.
Yeah.
Just like that, we're back in Finland, this time in Pärnu, which has become a colony ever since Finns flocked here for no reason.
You can see this is touristy when it has fucking Finnish text on it. So Tortoise is about to get a taste of Estonian childhood.
Smell confirmed, very nice. Now taste test. Oh. Very good.
Yes.
Although I think I like the
Kahuke one.
yes, Kahuke one.
It's cheap. It's like
But it's also good.
really cools it down on a hot summer day, which we're actually getting for once instead of a fucking Britain Max. All these unsuspicious tourists getting scammed because they're eating on the main street.
I'm back with this noob.
Well, I'm back with this though. He has a phone and I have a camera.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, you do care.
You're a noob.
This is no. This is how I check the group chat after 2 hours of this. What is your honest reaction?
Pardon? It's just a co-op like 1-to-1.
Here's PolishTortoise.
And here's Kazakhstan. Hello.
Around back.
Well,
I'm gonna super back.
why is he running?
Puurakas jalutavad siin.
Sorry about it.
Nobody looks here.
Actually, I'm gonna run back and steal it right now. All of yours.
Okay, bet.
Epic face. Karma. I'm just chilling here in the Pärnu beach. Everything is nice. And
Next, we dash a few plants, but that's okay, and head to the other side of the country, which isn't really saying much, but crossing the mighty Emajogi. That was the whole thing, and hit the European capital of culture.
European Capital of Culture 2020.
Anyways, we're now in Tartu, a small university town by European standards that is however huge in cultural impact, and pretty much computed the Estonian identity as we know it. And for that, I'm Moram, as someone who goes there every 5 minutes. It is painstaking to spend so little time in this place. Don't care, plus no Estoniaball screen time, plus time is better. Still, we decided to make the most of it.
so we checked into our hotel, and now should we check our view? Because we're on the old. Because watch this. How do you fuck it?
My live reaction is that it's very cool, very nice, very also nice.
Very nice, very cheap actually too. You would expect this to be like expensive or something.
Yeah, and it's like literally in the middle, like it's in the heart of the town.
Yes. Alright guys, this is like $1 million recording setup right here. Meet the pride and joy of Tartu. This university owns like half of the city. It is also the best university in the Baltics by rank.
Guys, we're gonna die.
Man, I love being in Tartu during nighttime. Tartu 2024 propaganda.
Yes.
What do you think of this? European capital of culture. You're in the European capital.
very good.
And with that, off we went to catch a morning train to the deep south.
In the middle of bumfuck nowhere, look.
Today we did something completely different. We would travel by car in my rural hood of southeastern Estonia and go visit Setomaa. This region has a very unique culture, a mix of civilization and the east, and is sometimes considered a separate language from Estonian altogether. As small Finno-Ugric cultures don't just have big cities with world famous landmarks, you left driving around village to village, which honestly is much cooler than whatever this is.
Guys, so we have all these posters, you know, map posters, and then some geezer just put their fucking shoe here.
So what do you think of this place? You have been here already. There
I
has
was
been
here a long
minor-
time ago, I don't remember it. But really cool, I really like these hidden spots in Estonia.
It's in the middle of nowhere basically, so...
Exactly. Guys, look, Ural 2024 in live action right now.
Yes, me as a Slav, I have to look at this and yes.
Cultural assimilation.
Cultural assimilation.
This place is so culturally set out. There's no one here except for some lawnmower and us. And even the trash can's got some traditional patterns on it. This is the border between Estonia and Russia, and we should not go there. I know the rules, but the rules don't know me. No!
While that the religion is for the most part Orthodox, there are old pagan beliefs sprinkled in also, and we visited a shrine to Pekko, their main god. So today people make offerings for him, from ornaments to, of course, as it's Estonia, beer. The most well-known attraction in Setomaa, however, is Russia. And not as in a zoo attraction, which also counts, but this is the only place in the world where you can legally drive into Russia twice without needing a visa or getting arrested, until your car breaks down.
And you cannot walk here either. So it's like driving in Russia.
So we're officially in Russia.
Yeah, and my dad is driving purposefully slowly so that it's more intense. That was it.
This only exists because the bright Russian minds just needed this piece of forest. Or this. Or, okay, what the fuck. Before you had legal borders, but now you're met with this shit. Cool border anomaly. So now, Värska. A thriving Seto metropolis with a population of a whopping 500. But while it isn't known for population, it is known for sanatoriums and spas, where we naturally didn't go to, but above all, the greatest water to have graced the earth. After the Seto side quest, I had to show Tortoise the true Estonian nature.
We're here. We're in the outback.
Hey guys, PolishTortoise here.
We're in the outback.
And if you take a one step into this, you will die.
That is
Although the tortoise Joan did look like this, it's probably not. But all good things must come to an end.
So, they're about to go to Latvia. How do you feel?
I am scared, guys. I am scared. I don't know if we're going out of there alive, but just in case, avenge me.
We now stood at the crossroads of the world. On one side, civilization, care for infrastructure, and everything is good except for the prices. On the other, third world, darkness, nothing except cheap prices. In the very south of Estonia there is Valga, a very mediocre place besides the fact that it's one town split into two countries, with a stark divide and some cool border attractions to show for it.
Alright, here it is. The forbidden line. The DMZ. This is how much Latvia could afford to make their own version of the Big Ben.
As soon as we're in Latvia, it starts to rain.
Estonia flag, Latvian flag.
Where is the border?
This is the border between civilization. We are currently standing outside civilization. Hello. Yes.
Hello. Top 10 things how to boost your state's and city economy. Number 1, alcohol shop. Okay, thanks for watching.
But while in Valga, or Valka, even though you were forced to be in this town, you're still fortunate enough to hop the border at any time. But we had to say our prayers.
I prefer to stay on Latvian trains for as little as possible.
Okay guys, we made it to the Latvian train feeder. I'm gonna show you how the compartments looks. As you can see, it already isn't the brightest train, but the door isn't what. But look how this looks. There's literally a hole here. I do not want to know how this looks while you're driving.
I don't actually care about the train itself. The worst part is that we're next to some like Polish
Alcohol, but I understand, and they keep saying that we are because record the vlog. Because we are too.
We don't care.
No,
we're out here balling on a fucking aeroplane, you know. We still have train distance from like 1850 out here. This train has not been replenished since 2001. There are no toilets, no outlets, and our batteries are almost completely
Toilet
dead.
versus no toilet. The rails quality is so shit that we have to go, as you can see, like 5 kilometers per hour, and this is not exaggeration. Latvia.
This is the Latvian bullet train.
Yes.
We can truly see neo-colonialism in action. Freedom Monument, McDonald's. Look, we're about to ruin this movie.
No.
Yay! So. We're currently in the city's second main landmark after Süur. How do you feel?
I feel like this is quite insignificant compared to Super Alcohol.
Oh my god, fiends coming for alcohol!
Film.
Yes.
Film, and I will film your film. And you'll see that it's a good film.
I do think this is quite a film. Trying to walk to our hotel and what the fuck? Yeah, this is not staged.
The next day would be the most demanding and horrendous of them all. And not only because we're in Latvia to begin with, I explain later. For now... So why would we be off on a provincial bus to some village in bumfucking over Zemgale? Same question, until you find out that there's just this huge, imposing, powerful palace from the 17th century nicknamed Versailles.
Yo, what the fuck? Alright guys, this is where we're staying for tonight. Broken Board decided to build a massive fucking palace in the middle of nowhere.
Minecraft Super Flat.
POV, you got 50 cents in Russia. Okay, this is where I post.
I made it. This is
Even 400 years ago, this place had AC. But even today, Latvian trains still don't. I can't believe all these hundreds of years ago, they still had an evacuation plan and the telephone already figured out. I was wrong about Latvia.
They had the fucking fire and extinguishers.
Yes,
400 years ago.
They had the fire version. This is crazy.
Getting around this place, however, is absolutely dismal. Again, it is in the approximate midpoint of nowhere, and there's like 1.5 buses going to our next destination, 0.5 being one that is just a shot to Süur, Latvia after all. So if the other one doesn't show up or we miss it, let's say we'd be fucked on the more extreme side. It did pull up with inconvenient conditions, and the driver not speaking a whiff of English, but eventually we made it to Jelgava, a bigger town in Latvia and the so-called capital of the Zemgale region, home to various interesting places which we immediately just walked past, still nicer to Riga according to Tortoise, as we had another international train to catch. This time back into civilization, or so we thought. And so we made it to
Alright guys, here we are in the highly mediocre city hall building of... I'm going for a shower. You're coming with me!
I won't even argue on this one. Lithuania has the best food in the Baltics, and not like slightly less bad versus worse, where if a Southern European saw the peasants' food, they'd suffer a heart attack. Like, it actually slaps. We went to a Samogitian restaurant, a nearby subculture, which is basically a Lithuanian version of Setomaa in terms of cultural uniqueness.
About to do a class taste test. Tortoise is trying to try a certified Lithuanian classic.
Yes, we're gonna try Mania. Did I read it correctly?
Probably not, but I can't help you. And Lithuanian.
Sorry, all the Lithuanian friends. Bro, imagine we did this in the fucking restaurant. Average fucking restaurant.
Let's continue. So.
Aside from fancy trains, great food, amazing entertainment, and an impossible name, this place was unfathomably made. First off, when you land off the train, you're basically in the US in terms of road infrastructure. Then the sights in town are as good as nothing. The main attraction of town is just outside of it, and it's very well known and highly significant to Lithuania and the Orient as a whole. A huge hill of crosses. So naturally, there's literally no transport except for Bolt that goes there. So we missed that as well. Also, our hotel was in bumfuck nowhere residential hood, while at that point our feet were as shadowed as Middle Eastern refugee. And
Our hotel room wasn't a hotel, it was a fucking sauna.
so to cut complaining, we got on a bus out of fucking Šiaulių immediately the next day. Finally, we make it to true civilization, to the infinitely better Kaunas, the pilgrim site of old BMWs, a cult of over-obsessive basketball players, and a gas stop on the way to Klaipėda. Our hotel's location was convenient to say the least, and so off we went to explore town, and this time I'd surprise a very special person.
Hello? So, would you like to know what the surprise is?
No, there is only so much that I can store. How long have you been talking? Hello guys. Hey guys, it's PolishTortoise here. Yes.
How was the travel to Kaunas?
The route to Kaunas. Through Latvia, it's a mistake that we have to go for the country.
If it's like the standard price.
Why did you get it from? I want to recommend. Because Kaunas most local food. Kebab. This is the living embodiment of the Lietuviškai.
This was definitely another one of the funnest days we had on this trip. So being so great, I invited him to come to Vilnius with us last minute. But the outcome was a bit different from the plan. We wake up, and holy shit, the train takes off in like 10 minutes, and we can't get there in time by walking or by bus anymore. So I order a last minute Bolt, saying, yeah, we're in a slight hurry, but no. And the driver took it personally, as he charged up his inner Kaunas and began driving dangerously through downtown, going 90 kilometers an hour in a 50 zone, legit Kaunas drift. Seeing his reckless driving, the apex predator of road assholes, the BMW driver, noticed it and challenged him, but the cab was locked in and got us to the station from an estimated time 8 minutes to like 4 in reality. 5 stars! Same couldn't be said for Northern though, as Kaunas transport being so great, all buses were conveniently delayed. So we just caught the next train while we'd go do some sightseeing on our own. Nothing special really, it's just the capital city of Lithuania. Vilnius, tak? Yes, that aside, our first stop would be the city's most important cemetery, Rasų kapinės. As Vilnius has been very multicultural throughout history, this is home to Lithuanians, Belarusians and Poles resting all together. To get the main reason Poles in particular come here is because both the mother and heart of Poland's national hero, Piłsudski, is buried here, which was a really interesting change of pace to witness. But enough yapping, since I won't be bothered to edit this for any longer. Let's go see Vilnius.
Day 2.
Okay, yeah, as you can see, the buses basically did the German thing and where is the hotel?
Hotel is here, reading about Vilnius ghetto. Alright, so we're currently chilling on the main street. Tortoise is completely disoriented.
What do you mean this all?
Alhamdulillah. 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 Once again, Tortoise pulled out his fucking big camera. We're here in the legendary place, pilgrims of many Estoniaball vlogs and jars.
Okay, green wall.
Guys, look, IKEA 3008. Oh, we're officially in Kaunas backrooms, certified. We have no clue where the fuck we are. We're trying to get down. They're gonna put a Lion King and just kick us off. Anyways, please get us out of this place.
Oh yeah, that's
immediately.
We now had a few more hours in Kaunas, so we decided to check out the War Museum.
Hey guys, I'm just chilling here.
But now, it was time to leave Kaunas, and Lithuania and the Baltics as a whole, but in the coolest manner possible. This is not just any international train, as Lithuania and the normal world have different railway gauges. A Lithuanian train from Vilnius goes up to the border in Mockava, where you then walk across the platform to a Polish one, which continues all the way to Krakow. But while we won't go all the way to where we're in the dangerous proximity to Slovakia, we have finally reached our final country. But we'd still have to call this train home for the next 6 hours, so a longer stop was definitely necessary, which we did in Białystok. Alright, so there's two train stuff. I can't take this anymore. This motherfucker has been bringing renovation everywhere. The drive was also very scenic as we flew by the wild east, Podlasia. Eventually though, we arrived in our final stop of the journey, Warsaw.
Cut the grind for this video.
Hour 1 in Warsaw.
Today was the last day, though it really hadn't set in yet. Either way, we obviously had to make the most of it, which did have a bittersweet start, as we went to the Warsaw Uprising Museum, another huge museum about World War II, though a lot more focused on Poland and of course Warsaw, which suffered immensely and more than any other country in the war. And though it was definitely a mood, let's say, it was nevertheless really interesting to see. And the uprising of exactly 80 years ago isn't in just one museum either, but its impacts can be seen all across the city, with various memorials, including this little fella. Also, as we were in Warsaw just a few days before the uprising, there were already also some billboards ready for it, which shows not just the rightful remembrance of the fallen heroes, but also the sheer levels of ego Warsawians have just from this alone. Anyways, after that we headed to the newest old town in the world. Once again, World War II ruined the city, as Warsaw was pretty much wiped out back to the Stone Age because they trolled the Germans so much. So practically all of this was rebuilt only in the Cold War, but it is still really beautiful. We also got to see the changing of the honor guard, just in time for my camera to kill itself. But all of a sudden, it was about to end. Except that Warsaw, having seemingly a more billion stations, Tortoise booked his ride home from the wrong one. Okay, well in reality there's only 3 and one very clearly marked as Central Station, contrary to so many other big European cities. Seriously, how do you even mess this up? Like, get it together.
So we thought we are late for the train, as you can see. It's 10 minutes late, so this time PKP, where usually it's annoying that it's late this time, massive W because I made it.
Alright, so 2 weeks of lobotomy and
We were just like backpackers.
two weeks of subpar sleep and weird transportation preferences are about to come to an end. How do you feel?
Honestly, that was a great meetup. Good to know my trains are actually arriving right there. Is that my train? So
Well,
the meetup is about to end.
So nice hanging up with you, man. Alright. Still. Well, that's it.
And I gotta say, it was such a bizarre and even sad moment. But I was still in Warsaw, so I had a few side quests to fulfill.
Oh yo, this is my dream car. I'm low-key lost. The fuck is this place? What can only be described as going up and down hills for too long. I managed to find Poland's greatest circus.
The next moment I was frantically running from a shortcut to my bus, a 7-minute walk which I had to run in 1. But I made it on just to sit surrounded to a mandem of arrogant Estonians, immediately making me feel even worse for leaving this great country. But hey, I weaseled my way into getting this otherwise 50 euro bus for 0, and on the best bus company in the world. But off I was on a bus for the next 14 hours, so it was certainly gonna be interesting. We did pass during a monsoon season, the first one, when southern Latvia, which we were passing by and were in just a few days prior, managed to become Venice of the North. But after long last, home. This was one hell of a trip. Despite the diet being dismal, having blisters from so much walking, a number of other incidents, and overall being exhausted, this was amazing, and honestly made the experience even more worthwhile, and was definitely even greater than the first meetup, which, don't get me wrong, was also incredible and more symbolic. But you know, in total, 8 buses, 7.5 trains, 2 ferries, and some car rides covering over 2,320 kilometers. Plus another 1k for me, and I recommend everyone to do this, minus Charlotte. And for everyone with almost certainly less favorable weather conditions than in this video, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Samuti ei ole isegi skriptis praegu. Kui sina oled eestlane ja sõitsid Tallinna bussijaama 28. juuli 2024 21.50, käi perse ausalt. Nii,